Hey there, this is producer Eleanor.
And this is Jeffrey, director and sound designer.
Okay, so Jeffrey, I recently realized that I needed all new bedding. Like, I really like to buy high quality things and then keep them for a really long time. And I suddenly realized that all of my bedding was totally worn out. So I solved this problem with Quince's help.
Oh, Quince is great. They make high quality elevated essentials using premium materials, not just clothes and jewelry. They also have elevated essentials for your home, from bedding to bath to kitchen essentials and even furniture.
So I got myself these Giza cotton sateen sheets, and I totally love them. Complete upgrade for my bed. You know that wonderful feeling of slipping into a bed with clean sheets? It is just like that all the time now. It's awesome. I feel so fancy. The quality is fantastic, and these are really gonna last. And after shopping around, the price was also great.
Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middleman, so you're paying for exceptional quality, not brand markup.
Make your summer wardrobe or your home decor feel easier. Go to quince.com/harbingers for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/harbingers for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/harbingers. This is producer Eleanor, and I want to tell you about a twisting and turning weekly horror science fiction podcast called Woe Begone. Woe Begone follows Mike Walters, who discovers a mysterious and violent online game. He starts exploring this alternate reality game with real-life consequences, but that quickly becomes a search for the technology that makes the game possible. It's an exploration of power, the limitations of linear time, and what it means to be an individual. Listen to Woe Begone wherever you get your podcasts. That is Woe, W-O-E, period, Begone, B-E-G-O-N-E. And you can find lots more info, transcripts, and episodes all at their website, woebegonepod.com. So please, go find Woe Begone on your local podcatcher of choice. Hey, this is producer Eleanor, and I am here with Josh Harris.
Hello.
Hey, Josh. I'm so happy to be doing this with you. So, dear listener, you probably know Josh from playing Julian McCandles on our show here, The Harbingers. Josh, you're so great in this show. It's so fun to work with you on this.
Well, thank you.
And our plan here is we're going to talk a little bit about this other show that we made together that we think you're going to like and kind of introduce it to you. But before we do that, I don't know, I haven't had a chance to talk to you very much about the end of season 1 of The Harbingers and hear what you thought and your reactions. So, Josh, now that the whole first season is out, how you feeling? What are you thinking about Julian McCandles at the end of this thing?
Well, first of all, it was also a pleasure to work with you, as always.
Thank you.
And what do I think about Julian McCandles at the end of all of this? I take my characters really personally, I have to say.
Yeah.
And so it makes so much sense that Julian has done what he's done. It also pains me to my core.
It's pretty heartbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah. Through Julian's mind, this is exactly what he should have done, given everything that happened.
Yeah.
But also, as the person that I am, and what I want from all the characters, I want him to, take that stand for Adam, and I don't think he is leaving Adam's side necessarily.
Sure.
In his mind, at least.
Yeah.
But his way of moving through the world, his way of doing the right thing, whatever he defines that as, is a little different. And by coincidence, I think that kind of leads us into where we're going with this other thing, another experience I had.
So this will make more sense as we talk a little bit more about Unwell, but it is not the first time we have recruited you to come play a academic who, how do I say, like an academic who makes mistakes, or like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say, I feel like what's so hard about your character at the end of season 1 is that he, like, I am sympathetic to the choices he is making, and also for the sake of the plot and sort of like having Adam have the kind of like fall from grace that the story is telling, all of these terrible things have to happen to him, and like Julian McCandles is part of that, and yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, and it's not, I mean, and to be clear, like, it's not just plot, like we had to get certain pieces in place. I'm sure Gabrielle would be able to explain this better, but it's also, I think, an honest choice.
Absolutely.
By Julian.
It's motivated from like exactly who that character is. Yeah.
I mean, it's not any one intention, I don't think. I think there's some actual cowardice in it. He doesn't want to be caught up in the consequences.
Yeah.
But it's also, we're doing good things here, and if we all get taken down by it, we can't do them. He has his own version of the way things ought to be.
I said something very briefly about this on a thing we recorded for the member feed, Josh, but so I went to a liberal arts undergrad, where one of the things in the sort of like school's identity, as like part of the school's history and identity that they were like really proud of, was we were a place where in the 1950s, during the MacArthur era, we would hire blacklisted academics to come and work here. Like, it was a big part of the sort of like identity of the college, of like, we stand up to that kind of political bullshit, and like, we are a place awesome. Where like that kind of free thought can happen. And then I think about like the things that we see happening at universities right now, like in reaction to the Trump administration, and sort of that tension of like, I can understand how hard it is to run a huge institution and be like, our funding is threatened, and if the funding goes away, like the whole thing might collapse. And like, I get it. It's really complicated. And also like, where is your fucking bravery?
Yeah.
And I feel like Julian McCandles' story is like a little tiny microcosm of that, where you're like, you want to be brave, and also it's really hard.
His choices are definitely not Josh's choices.
Yeah, that's so
but
real.
But also, very few people are as recklessly black and white as I am.
God bless.
So, yeah, I mean, again, in his mind, the right thing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we should probably pivot, because we're supposed to be talking about Unwell.
Yep.
Okay, so Josh, before we made The Harbingers, you and I made a show together called Unwell, a Midwestern Gothic Mystery.
Yes.
This is a show about a small town, a fictional small town called Mount Absalom, Ohio, where there are a lot of ghosts and small town politics and weird things going on. It is a show that is primarily about a woman named Lily Harper, who moves back to this small town to help take care of her estranged mother, who is getting older, and she gets injured and she needs some help. She moves back into the boarding house that her mother runs, that's been in the family for all these generations. And that house is like pretty haunted and like makes weird noises, and it's a weird place. And so she shows up at this boarding house, and then there's all these people who live in the boarding house, and you play one of the other residents of the boarding house who has come to Mount Absalom for various reasons.
Yes.
And so then there's this kind of cohort of people who are living there with Lily and are like trying to navigate how weird the town is. Josh, who do you play on Unwell?
I played Dr. Rudy Peltham.
So another academic, no big deal.
Yeah. It's a big stretch for me. He is an astronomer, and he has come to Mount Absalom for a very specific reason. There is an observatory in town specifically, and he is there to conduct research, basically.
Yeah.
But also the way Rudy does research, the way Rudy is excited about science, the way he moves through the world in general is also pretty, ooh, let's tell a story, wavy gravy type of guy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great character. Okay, so beyond my sort of like laying out of the plot, Josh, what would you say Unwell is about?
It's about small towns. I mean, if you've ever been one or certainly lived in one, it will feel very familiar. It's about relationships and love of all kinds, and very notably, lots of queer love.
Yeah.
In its most tender and intimate and also hot ways. It's about secrets and mysteries and do you dare learn more? Do you want to turn away? And in the end, I think really about learning to move forward through our obstacles in healthy ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I will sometimes tell people that I think it is a show that is about, like, in that way that a lot of Gothic or horror stories are, it is about a family and a town who have trauma they're trying to work through. And then you have these metaphysical or, like, you know, haunted things going on that are representations of that and are helping you sort of like figure out how to deal with your stuff as you move through it. But like ultimately, I think this is a story that's like very humanistic and everybody's really trying their best to actually move through to the other side and like.
Oh yeah. I mean, for all of the danger and intrigue and creepiness, it's also a place to go warm up your heart.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of like what is the same and what is different between the Harbingers and Unwell, because I think if you are listening to the Harbingers and you like the Harbingers, there's a lot of good reasons to try Unwell too. So my first thing, like what makes them similar is I think these are both shows that have big, complicated lore underpinning them that you get to like slowly unfold and understand better as the plot keeps going. That it's like at the beginning,
Absolutely.
like at the beginning of Harbingers, you're like, oh my God, there's magic. That's going to go like 100 feet deep all the way into the, you know, the history. And similarly in Unwell, it's like, there are ghosts in this town, but like, what is the deal? Like, where are they coming from?
Well, and as soon as you start to get some sense of what this mysterious thing is, look over there, there's a whole other mysterious thing.
Totally. It's like, oh my God, we pulled on this thread in the sweater and it's going to untangle 7 other problems we have to think about now. Yeah. Which I love stories like that. I love stories that are like puzzle boxes that you get to like solve over time. It's so fun. What else? What do you think is similar?
I'd say, I mean, maybe this, I don't know how generic this sounds, but I think it's got really interesting characters for you to fall in love with. And I do mean characters, I do mean fall in love. Like, these characters are very vivid. We were very fortunate to have an incredible writing team that really fleshed out, I don't know, more 8, 10, 12, I don't know, so many people, a whole town ultimately full of very individual people that as soon as they speak, you know the energy that's coming into the room. And you really do fall in love with them. Maybe it's for their quirks, maybe it's for how badass they are, maybe it's for their tenderness. There's a whole lot of reasons to love them.
My third thing about like what makes these shows similar, they both have prickly academics who fight about weird esoteric things.
Yeah. I am one of those academics.
Yes, it's awesome.
And Rudy is not inherently necessarily prickly, but he believes what he believes, and he will stand up for it.
I was going to say, the person you are fighting with, Abby Douglas, is the prickly one.
That's the prick, yes.
And we love them for it.
No, and played by Kat, and they are
Just
a
so
phenomenal
wonderful. Yeah.
actor. And anybody who's ever been in a recording studio with them has had lots of fun playing.
Yes.
But yeah, the two of them, and you get some other characters involved along the way into this whole scientific roundabout. But yeah, you do get that academic back and forth for sure.
Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so what's different between these two shows?
Well, in this particular show, it's less about magic,
Yes.
more about ghosts, and it's less
Yes.
about it's less about global scale Boston's on the moon, and more about small town politics. It's a little like I guess it's a little like Parks and Rec meets Twin Peaks.
Oh, that's a great comparison. Yeah, yeah.
It's this very alive small town with its own identity.
Oh, you know what it is, Josh?
Also feels very separate.
That's funny that you say that because I've had like 3 different people in my life tell me to watch Widow's Bay recently. I have not watched it yet, so I can't say this myself. But so many people in my life have been like, okay, but because you made Unwell, you have to go watch Widow's Bay. And I think that comparison to Parks and Rec just made me think of that.
We're finishing up another show, but right after that, we're going to Widow's Bay.
It's on my list for sure. No, but you're right. And I feel like, to my mind, the biggest difference between the Harbingers and Unwell has been the scale. That, like, a thing that I really love about Unwell is how contained it is to this town, and that, like, the town it's like so very much oriented around what it means to be in this very specific community. And also it's on a really different time scale. That, like, Harbingers on purpose is super expansive in its way it thinks about time and moving across this big vast timeline. And Unwell is really tightly plotted in a much more contained timeline. Like, there's 5 seasons, and each of those 5 seasons takes place in a season of the year in Mount Absalom. So, like, the first season is the summer, and it ends with the Celery Festival, which is, like, the big town festival that happens at the end of the summer. And then the second season picks up, like, immediately after that and takes you into the fall all the way through Thanksgiving. And then it continues like that. So it feels so much more contained that, like, from episodes to episode, you're never jumping more than, like, a few weeks, sometimes even, like, a few days, which gives it a really different pacing, which I think is a fun change.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And what you said about, like, going through seasons, that was always low-key one of my favorite things about it. Just the way that really colored the writing and therefore the plot even. But also just the sound design. Oh, it sounds like winter or fall or summer, etc. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Wait, I feel like I left out something important about what's different between these two shows, Josh. Which is that...
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, in Unwell, some of the characters actually kiss.
Yeah!
And
they do.
I'm not talking, like, not the characters you want to kiss, like sometimes seems to happen in the Harbingers. And I know, like, I'm hoping someday Adam and Amy... Whatever. I have feelings about it. Gabrielle knows about them. But, like, in Unwell, they actually get together and it's great. And I love that about it.
And I'm sure Tumblr is obsessive about both.
Yes, absolutely. They're both fun in their own way, but, like,
yes.
I can promise you in Unwell, there's some, like, real smooching, and you're going to be happy about it. It's going to be great.
I'm going to say it's your new obsession.
For sure. And I think if you, like, really commit, you could listen to all 5 seasons of Unwell before we come back with season 2 of The Harbingers. So, I don't know. There you go. Now you got some homework.
Get it done. We'll be waiting when you come back with a whole new season.
Yeah, and we'll be happy to talk to you about it, too. Okay, I could talk about this show for a long time, but I feel like we should let people actually just listen to it. So we're going to share the very first episode of Unwell. Josh, thank you for hopping on and chatting with me about this show that we made together that I love so much. And I think without further ado, please enjoy Unwell, a Midwestern Gothic Mystery.
I've got the door.
Thanks, Russ.
Lights out is in 20 minutes. Are you going to be all right getting home?
I think I can handle the mean streets of Mount Absalom.
If you're sure. Good night, Dot.
Night.
Good night, Dot.
Well, hiya, Dot. Hi, Dot Harper.
Mommy?
Dorothy. Good night, Dot.
Good morning, Dot.
Mommy, where are you?
Dottie.
Dot.
Good night,
Mommy, can you play
Dot.
with me?
Harper.
Dorothy. Dot. Dottie.
Dorothy Agnes, get back here.
Doris.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Dottie.
Son of a bitch.
Dot?
Wes?
Dot, are you all right?
Definitely not. My ankle.
Don't try to move. I'll call an ambulance. What were you doing out here?
I was on my way home and... Where are we?
Highway 5, out of town.
Must have got turned around.
Hello? Yes, I need an ambulance. Dot Harper fell and hurt her ankle. No, we're on Highway 5 about a mile from the town line, I think.
She went on. It is the eve of St. George's Day. Do you not know that tonight, when the clock strikes midnight, all the evil things in the world will have full sway? Do you know where you are going, and what you are going to? She was in such evident distress that I tried to comfort her, but without effect. Finally, she went down on her knees and implored me not to go, at least to wait a day or two before starting. It was all very ridiculous, but I did not feel comfortable. However, there was business to be done, and could allow nothing to interfere with it. I therefore tried.
Hello?
Hey there, Lily Bell.
Hi, Dad.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm fine. Though, I feel like I should have hit the turnoff by now.
From what I remember, that exit is kind of tricky.
Ask if she's using the hands-free device we got her.
Mama C wants to know if you're using the hands-free device we got you.
Yes.
Because it isn't safe to use a cell phone and drive at the same time. I read that it's the same as driving drunk.
Both of my hands are on the wheel.
Oh, good.
Any idea how long you're gonna be there?
6 to 8 weeks, according to the doctor. Maybe longer because of her,
Age.
her words, not mine.
Well, Cynthia and I are here if you need us.
Thanks, Dad. Shit!
You okay? Hon?
Sorry, a dog ran out into the middle of the road.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I have to let you go. I need to see if it's hurt.
Okay. Give us a call back when you get there.
Will do. Hey, big guy. Are you okay? Yeah, no. You're right. I should just stay in the car. Oh, look. You brought a friend. A big, angry friend. Shoot. Go away.
You all right, miss?
Are those your dogs?
I'm terribly sorry. They ran off before I could stop them.
Yeah, well, maybe keep them on a leash next time.
I very much doubt an old fella like me is gonna stop them going wherever they want to go with or without a leash. How about you, though? Anything broken?
I'm fine.
Well, thank the Lord for that. You hear that, Dawn? Molly? You got lucky this time. Again, I am terribly sorry, miss. You have a good day. Come on, you two.
Hey, sorry. Do you live here?
roundabouts.
You wouldn't happen to know where the exit road to Mount Absalom is?
Mount Absalom, sure. You see that tree up ahead?
Yeah.
Turn left.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, I kind of feel stupid now.
The way is always clear once it's been pointed out, like the little girl in the woods.
What did you say?
The Little Girl in the Woods. It's a story round these parts. A little girl gets lost in the woods. She spends days trying to find her way home, but to no avail. The woods will not give her back. So she sits down and thinks and prays, and as she looks up to the sky to ask God for help, she notices the tree she is sitting under has a single low branch, and so does the one next to it, and the one next to that, and they all point in the same direction.
And she remembers that her father is a woodcutter who goes into the woods to cut branches for firewood. And she thinks maybe he would leave one branch to lead him out of the forest again, so she follows the pointing trees all the way home.
You know the story.
I heard it once, when I was a kid.
You from around here, then?
No, I'm visiting someone.
Well, have a pleasant visit.
Thanks.
I therefore tried to raise her up and said as gravely as I could that I thanked her, but my duty was imperative, and that I must go. She then rose and dried her eyes, and taking a crucifix from her neck, offered it to me. I did not know what to do. It seemed so ungracious to refuse an old lady meaning so well, and in such a state of mind. She saw, I suppose, the doubt in my face, for she put the rosary around her neck. When I had seen the view, I explored further. Doors, doors, doors everywhere, and all...
Here we go.
Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Lillian Harper. My mom is...
Oh, you're Lily!
Yes.
Dot said you were coming. Come in, come in. Sorry. Most people don't knock, they just come on in.
Right, because it's a boarding house.
Yeah. So, welcome home, I guess. Do you want something to drink?
Yeah,
or...
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Sorry. I'm Wes. I work here. Part-time, part-ish time. Evenings and weekends mostly. More right now because school's out, you know. Oh, I also run the ghost tour.
Ghost tour?
Yeah, only the most haunted house in Mount Absalom. Ooh. Tour begins at dusk if you're interested. Free of charge for you.
Of course.
Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. Here. This is for you.
A casserole.
I made it myself. My mom said it was a traditional welcoming gift.
And how long has it been sitting under your desk?
Oh. This probably should have been in the refrigerator.
Probably.
I'll be right back.
Hello?
Can I help you?
I'm looking for Lillian Harper.
Yes.
Chester Warren, assistant to Mayor Lopez.
Oh, hi.
I am your official welcoming party. On behalf of Mayor Lopez and the village assembly members, I am to offer a most sincere welcome home.
And a casserole. Yay.
Not just a casserole. I also have a gift certificate for 1 free ice cream over at D'Souza's Ice Cream, the best scoop in town. You'll find them down on Main. If your car needs an oil change while you're here, a certificate for a free oil change and a tire rotation at Otto's Auto, also on Main. Don't let the name fool you, though. There is no Otto. Mary Lou just likes puns. Here's a coupon for 1 free movie rental from the movie night.
Let me guess. On Main.
It's all coming back now, isn't it? Like you never left? Now, this is expired.
I'm sorry. How did you know I was coming?
Dot mentioned it.
To the mayor.
No, but small town, you know how it is.
Sure.
Oh, and the biggie. 1 free admission to the Celery Festival.
Right. The Celery Festival.
How long has it been?
Since
you attended the Celery Festival.
Yeah, I really couldn't say.
15 years?
Give or take.
Hopefully more give than take. That'll be on Labor Day weekend. Do you think you'll still be here on Labor Day weekend?
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, you should definitely try. It's always a heck of a time.
I'm sure.
Anyway, I should let you settle in. It was a pleasure to meet you, Lillian, and again, welcome home.
Thanks.
Was that the door?
That was Chester Warren.
Oh. And another casserole.
Yeah, look, is my mom home?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll take you.
No, thank you. Just tell me where she is.
She's decorating room 3 for a new boarder. That's
3rd floor, I know.
right. I'll just put your casserole away then.
Right. You. I remember you, you snitch. Jesus! Yeah, I remember you too. Mom? Mom!
Lily?
Mom?
Lily, you made it.
Are you... Is everything all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It's just... It sounded like...
Dot? Dot? What?
45 seconds. Not a bad response time. Now, let's see you resuscitate the bag of potatoes.
I thought you were hurt.
And let that be a lesson to you. If I were actually hurt, there'd be a good deal more swearing.
Crazy old bat.
Bitch, dear. If you're going to work in this house sooner or later, you have to learn to cuss. You forgot the potatoes.
I hate you.
Lift with your legs.
How did you even get this up here?
A magician never reveals her tricks. So, Lily, what do you think?
Same as always.
The room? I just painted it.
Oh, right. The room. Is a kid coming to live here?
An astronomer. Plans to fix up the old observatory on Chapel Hill. Thought he'd like to look up at the stars at night.
And did he ask for sheets with planets on them?
That is the personal touch that only Fenwood House Boarding Services can provide. It's good to see you, Lily Bell.
It's been a while.
14 years.
Yeah, well, things have been, you know.
Right. Well, let me show you your room.
You can just tell me which one is empty and...
Let me show you your room.
Fine. Show me my room.
This way.
Do you need help?
I've got it.
Okay.
Are you still working at that alpaca farm?
Not for a year and a half. I work at a call center now.
A call center?
For Spoodle.
Doesn't sound as fun as the alpaca farm.
Yeah, well, getting bit by an alpaca makes you reconsider how important boring little things like health insurance are. How long has Wes been working here?
A year or two.
Is that even legal?
I'm not screwing him.
You know what I mean. He's like 12.
He's 16, Lilybell. And yes, he comes with all his papers and his shots. Unlike someone who I recall somehow worked 4 jobs in a single summer.
That was different.
Ooh.
I was 17.
Your room.
You didn't. You saved my room?
Of course not. I've got a business to run, and this is prime real estate. But I saved all your things, and when you called, I took them out of storage and put them back just as you left it. Embarrassing amount of stuffed animals and all.
It's exactly the same. Like, exactly.
I took pictures of where it all went.
You are a crazy old bat.
Hey, Dot,
Yeah?
look out the window.
The window? What in the... Give me a hand, will you?
Sure.
This thing does not like to move. Russ?
Dot, hi! Did your daughter arrive yet?
Yeah, she's here.
Hey.
Lillian! Russel Epstein, hi! We are the official, unofficial town welcoming party. And as you can see, we come bearing gifts.
Yes, I do see that.
We'll be right down, Russell. Hope you like casserole. Welcome home!
Sure. Home.
This episode features
Clarisa Cherie Rios as Lily.
Marsha Harman as Dot.
Clint Worthington as Russel Epstein.
Bethany Hart as Cynthia Harper.
LaQuin Groves as Dale.
Mark Soloff as an old man on the edge of town.
Michael Turrentine as Wes.
Pat King as Chester.
Sebastian Orr as
Ellie Maitland as
Written by Jim McDoniel.
Sound design by Ryan Schile.
Directed by Jeffrey Nils Gardner.
Music composed by Stephen Poon.
Recording engineer Mel Ruder.
Unwell lead sound designer Ryan Schile.
Executive producers Eleanor, Hyde, and Jeffrey Nils Gardner.
By HartLife NFP.
Unwell is supported by our listeners at Patreon. You can support us by visiting patreon.com/HartLifeNFP. And a special thanks to our supporting producers, Caitlin White, Bill Gardner, Steve Diamond, James Battle, and Anton S. According to the disputed filings in the State Historic Preservation Office, the Fenwood House is the oldest continually inhabited residence in all of Ohio.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.